Hey, thanks for joining. In this video, I'll talk about your credit score and how to improve it. Your credit score is an important part of your financial life. It determines whether you are eligible for specific cards, whether you qualify for a mortgage, what rate you qualify for when applying for loans or mortgages, etc. Knowing your score and doing what you can to maximize your score can help you on your financial journey. Before we get into how to improve your score, let's talk about what your credit score is and what factors go into the score. Joining me today is Lucky from Massachusetts. Hi, Lucky. Yes, Lucky, I've seen it. You are a big deal, and I'm happy to have you here. Okay, so let's start with what is a credit score. Effectively, it is a rating of your credit risk or credit worthiness. How worthy are you of getting a loan or credit from someone? For lenders to reference to decide on lending and credit decisions. FICO, F-I-C-O, or Fair Isaac Corporation, created the FICO score, which is used by the majority of lenders. Credit scores are in the range of 300, poor, to 850, excellent. Most lenders view above 720 as preferable and below 630 as risky. According to FICO in August 2021, the average US FICO score was 716. The biggest component of the FICO score is payment history. Are you paying your bills on time? When you pay, are you paying the minimum balance, more than the minimum, or the full balance? Next component is accounts or amounts owed, or essentially how much of the credit you have do you actually use. This is called the credit utilization ratio. Let's say you have one credit card with a $5,000 limit and another with a $10,000 limit. If your combined balance between the two cards is $5,000, then what percentage of your credit are you using, Lucky? Okay, that's fine. You are using 1/3 or 33% of your allowed credit. $5,000 divided by $15,000. For this credit utilization, if you use less than 30% of your credit, you will grade well here. Next is length of your credit history. This is basically the average length of credit. So the longer you've had credit, the higher your score. The biggest factors here are how long your oldest account has been open, the age of your newest account, and your overall average age. No, human years, Lucky, sorry. Next component is credit mix. What types of credit do you have? The ideal mix is credit cards, mortgage, and car loans, for example. The last component is new credit. Basically, if you have opened a lot of new credit recently, your score will suffer because of this. Infrequent new accounts is okay. It's several in a short period that hurts your score. And for those who like pie charts, here you go, the credit component pie chart. Now, last thing before we get into the tips to improve your score. How do I find out what my score is? There are several free ways to get your credit score, so no need to pay for a service for this. You are allowed one free credit score from each of the 3 credit reporting agencies each year. The 3 agencies are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. It's also very common for credit card companies to provide you with your credit score for free. And other services like Mint.com from Intuit will track your credit score for free. Now, sometimes these are not your actual FICO score, but should be a close representation of it. Okay, so now for your 7 tips to improve your credit score. Let's start with 2 of the most crucial and basic aspects of improving your credit score. First, pay your bills on time. Schedule reminders if you have to. Set up auto pay. Whatever you need to do to ensure that you pay on time, do it. Second, be smart with your usage of your credit card and reduce as much as possible the percentage of your credit that you use, as this keeps your credit utilization low. Third, review your credit reports periodically. Catching an error and reporting it will most likely help to improve your score. Number 4, stay away from compounding interest cards. Store credit cards are common ones. Compounding interest cards compound daily and include no grace period. So your interest starts accruing the day after your purchase. You want a grace period card in which interest accrues after 30 days or after your statement balance is due. Lucky, is something wrong? Okay, good idea, Lucky. Number 5, don't close your unused credit card accounts. This could hurt your length of credit history. It is best to just remove this card from your wallet, keep it in a safe place, or bury it if you are lucky. Some card issuers will try to close unused accounts or cards without activity. To avoid this, you can put a small monthly recurring charge, for example, a streaming service, on that credit card and auto pay it each month to keep it active. Number 6, pay more frequently than your monthly billing cycle. For example, every 2 weeks rather than monthly. This allows you to pay more towards your debt over the course of the year and lowers your credit utilization. If you are making purchases and paying the balance in full each month, paying every 2 weeks keeps your balance lower inherently. For example, if you typically charge $2,000 on your credit card each month, your usage could be as high as $2,000. But pay twice as often, and maybe your usage is only $1,000, thus lowering your utilization. If you get paid weekly, maybe even paying your credit card balance weekly makes sense. It's whatever works best for your situation. And lastly, contact creditors if you fall behind on your payments. If you happen to miss a payment, contact them immediately to set up a payment plan. What action can you take to improve your credit score today? Lucky, how about you? That's great. Thank you for joining me, Lucky. And thank you for watching. If you enjoy the content, hit subscribe to be notified of new videos released on Tuesdays. Stay healthy and safe.